In the days following Cottage Hospital's closure in Galesburg, items that appear to be medical equipment, that is, have been found in the facility's dumpster.
And now the hospital's owner, Dr. Sanjay Sharma, told the Galesburg-Register-Mail that he plans to appeal the government's decision to pull Medicare and Medicaid funding, even as he continues to ignore repeated requests from WQAD News 8 for comment. News 8's Shelby Kluver now has the latest situation at Cottage. New tonight at 5.
On Wednesday evening, the garbage at Galesburg-Cottage-Hospital seemed to be full of old medical equipment. You can see here mattresses stacked on top of one another, and off to the side, what looks like an old gurney now laying in the snow. Just around the corner, the hospital's emergency room now blocked off with barricades, and the signs to the entrance taped over. Inside the hospital, a quiet waiting room is filled with empty chairs after Cottage closed just a few days prior. Earlier in the week, OSF and Unity Point Trinity were seen collecting boxes from inside Cottage. Multiple employees have told News 8 that medical equipment has been unplugged and packed up inside the hospital. But an email from CEO Dr. Sanjay Sharma to staff early Thursday morning said no equipment should be scrapped or moved from the premises without his written permission. While the owners of Cottage, the Sharma family, have refused to answer any request for comment from WQAD, Dr. Sharma sent an email to the Galesburg-Register-Mail saying he plans to appeal the government's decision to pull Medicare and Medicaid funding. If the hospital were still operating, that loss of funding would have gone into effect this Saturday. It's unclear how Cottage will be able to reopen if that appeal is won, and if there would be the staff or equipment available. But for now, the sudden closure is having real impacts on patients.
How am I supposed to get my meds refilled?
Robert Smith suffers from painful cluster headaches and recently went to Cottage to get treated.
I went to a neurologist and he gave me some samples, and I get a call Friday that he got fired. They were closing shop.
To help, OSF St. Mary now has a new hotline to help Cottage patients transfer care.
We don't want patients delaying care, worrying about or concerned about medical records.
St. Mary President Lisa DeKiesel saying her hospital is ready to step up for patients.
If we encounter any concerns or issues along the way, we'll work through that with our patients.
For some patients, it's a rare sign of stability after weeks of turmoil at Cottage. In Galesburg, Shelby Kluver, WQAD News 8.
Now, to find that hotline number as well as the hours that it will be staffed, you can head to our website, WQAD.com, and we should note that we have made numerous attempts to contact officials at Cottage over our findings, but our requests are now either bouncing back or simply going unanswered.